Hello student, good morning. I am Purnima and once again I welcome you to my English class. And student, I will be teaching you today the same thing which I was teaching in my previous video. That means still I have to continue the same topic with you. But before I started teaching to you, let me revise some important things. So I was telling you children, I have already told you in my previous video about formal invitation and informal invitation. So what is a formal invitation? Children, formal invitation we write in a selected card. We write that piece of information in a selected children. We should have to take a card and some proper and powerful words are written there. Some good words are written there to express that your purpose for inviting it. And children, a card should be there or a very special type of paper should be there to invite in a formal way. And all the necessary important information should be there. Like children, the information might be that what is the occasion, what is the purpose for inviting, what is the date, what is the time, day, venue, everything should be discussed. And children, through formal invitation we invite VIP person also. So for that also what we do, we take a card, we write some selected word, but especially in a very honorable manner, in a very respectable manner, we have to write the name of that VIP person. And children, even the way of giving is different. Like to others people, to the normal people you can send through you can mail it, you can give it through someone's, you can send it through somebody. But children, if you are sending it to VIP person, if you are inviting to some VIP person, then what you have to do, you don't have to send it through anybody's hand. You have to go properly, you have to invite him. So these are some of the important etiquettes that how to invite in a formal way. So this is a formal invitation. Children, I told you the word limit is less in formal invitation. Very few words, very selected words, and to the point everything is written with full information. So this was formal invitation, which I had already discussed with you in my previous video. I have also discussed in my previous video about informal invitation. So student, what is an informal invitation? Informal invitation, you can send it to your near and dear one, and it is in a paper also. That means it is a type of a small letter. You can write it in a piece of paper also, and you can give it to, you can send it. You can also send in the form of a letter or email. Okay, in the WhatsApp group you can send. So these are the way when we invite somebody in a very informal manner. And children, generally it is shared by the person who are your acquaintance, your relatives, who are your near and dear one. So children, I have told you just now, I have revised with you just now what is formal invitation and what is informal invitation. Now I also told you yesterday in my previous yesterday's video, I have discussed about that how you are going to send the reply of a formal invitation. And I told you there was a particular format for it. And children, when you will keep the reply, when you will send the reply, you have to see few things. Either the reply should be negative or the reply should be positive. Like children, suppose you are invited in a wedding ceremony or you are invited in a birthday party. So what you have to do, either you will go or you will not go. So if you will go, that is your you have to accept the invitation in a positive manner. So that type of reply will be different, rather than if you will compare that if you will not go. Suppose if you are going, that type of reply, I mean to say, it would be a different reply. But and if you are not going, then also the reply would be different. Okay, so children, in this way we have very few selected word, very simple, precise, relevant word should be there in the in the students, which invitation, response to which invitation? Response to formal invitation. Okay, now I am talking to the informal invitation. Now student, informal invitation. Okay, informal invitation, as I told you, is a way when we send the response for that, it should be again in a very informal style. In fact, children, it is very much similar to the informal letter. So what I mean to say, the replies for the informal invitation, is very much alike with the informal letter. Only children, the word limit is very, what to say, the word limit, student, is very short. In informal letter, the letter generally is of 150 to 200 words, but here the replies for the informal letter or the responses for the informal letter would be only of 50 words. You cannot write more than 50 words here. Okay. Now children, let me discuss with you something about the responses of the informal replies. Now normal today topic is, as you can see on the board, replies to the informal invitation. Okay, so it is replies to the informal invitation. So this is the topic which we are going to study today. And as I told you, man is a social animal. Social animal means, that means children, he has to live in a society and he has to mix up with the society. Okay, he has to accept the rules and regulation of the society. And interaction and communication, interaction with the people and communication with the people between man have become quite natural and indispensable. So these I must rather say that writing of the replies of a informal letter involves a certain standard of form and style. So what does it involve? It involves certain standard of forms and style. Okay, that means a particular style should be there and a particular format should also be there to give response out of that letter. Okay, now a good taste, that means children, whatever the language you are choosing, it should be of good taste. Good taste means proper selected words. Okay, elegance, it should be of a great elegance, and in a very refined style you have to write the replies for your informal letter. Okay, now the difference between formal and informal replies is that the formal replies is a bit short. If we will compare the replies of given to a formal invitation and if we will then to the replies given by the informal invitations, we have to mark one thing, we have to see one thing, that the replies given in the informal invitation, it is a bit short, only some selected words are there. But here children, now the topic which we have taken today, which is written on the board, replies to the informal invitation, here student, the word limit should be a bit more than the replies of a formal letter, formal replies. Okay, now the business, now informal reply children comes business, official and a public replies are there. Public replies, that means children, how you are giving replies if you are invited to a wedding party or a mundan ceremony or a birthday parties. Okay, so now children, before starting the topic, let me tell you what we have to see in the reply. So first of there should be a particular format for writing the replies, and then children, elegant and refined style should be there. These two things we have to see. Then children, it must be pleasant. Pleasant means a courteous language, and a pleasant language should be there. No negative thing should be discussed when you are writing the response of the informal invitation. And children, the most important thing that here in this responses or the replies of the children of this letter, okay, replies of this type of what to say, invitation, you can share your personal feeling, personal emotion, okay, or personal desires in the informal or very intimate style. In a very informal and in a very intimate style, you can discuss your feeling, you can share your feeling, which you cannot do in the replies sent by you to the formal invitation. That is the major difference. The two main difference, once again I revise. What is the difference between formal replies and informal replies? In formal replies, the word limit is very less. Special selected word should be there. Here also some elegant word should be there. Okay, and the word limit should be a bit more. But at the same time, what you will do? But at the same time, student, what you will do? You will student, what you will do, you have to see here that your your personal feeling is shared in the informal reply, which you cannot do it in the formal replies. Okay, so these are the main things which we have to see in the children informal replies. Now I already before discussing about the replies of the informal invitation, we have to discuss in 2 minutes. I am going to discuss the informal invitation. What is the characteristic of informal invitation? So first thing, these invitations are written in first and second persons. Personal feelings and emotions you can find in this type of invitation. Okay, then the writer address, that means particular format is there here, but writer's address is there, which is not there in the replies for the which is not there in the formal invitation. Then children, the salutation is also there, and that salutation you can start with dear. The date of writing is given, but the year is generally omitted. Okay, the style and tone are relaxed and informal. So what is the tone and style? Informal letter, the style and tone is relaxed and informal, because we are sharing our personal feeling, that's why we are more relaxed. But if you will write formal invitation, you have to think very hard at which selected word I am going to write here. Okay, different tenses can be used here in the formal invitation as you write it, and the complimentary clause is yours sincerely. Children, when you write informal invitation, there is a subscription. You can write yours sincerely here along with the name. Okay, so this is the children one main characteristic of informal invitation. Now I would be like to tell you the format. Now I am going to start and I am going to write the format, children, format of the informal invitation. Now, as I told you, informal invitation are nothing but personal letter, and there should be a particular format for that. Okay. And the main thing, the tone of the informal invitation must be relaxed and informal, and you can share your personal feeling. Okay, now So children, I am going to tell you about one response of the informal letter. How you are going to respond the informal letter. So children, I have written the format for writing informal replies, and you can, I am sharing this through your this whiteboard. You can see children, first the address of the addressee is there. Then children, you have to write the, here you can have to write the date. Second thing children, you have to write date. First address of the sender's address. Whose address? Sender's address. Then the second thing you have to write date. Then you have to write place. And children, then finally you have to write the salutation. You have to write the salutation. And then just like I will be telling you 2 and 3 this invitation, and then that you have to write it here. Subscription. Generally you have to write yours sincerely or yours faithfully in the subscription, and then write your name. Name, children, whose name? Name of that person who is sending this invitation, who is writing this invitation. His or her name should be shared. Okay, so here name. In subscription, generally we write yours sincerely or yours faithfully. So these two things I write. So children, please remember, whenever you write the reply of an informal invitation, you start with the address. Okay, you start with the address, date, place, salutation. Then the main contact will come, content, the main body of the invitation. Subscription, generally you will start with yours sincerely and yours faithfully, and then name. So this thing should be there. Now student, I am going to read one question related with the responses of the informal invitation, and you have to note it down that how many things are here. How many things are given in this question, and according to that you have to form your answer. So please listen carefully. Your Abhinay or Ankit. Sorry, your Abhinay or Akriti. So if you are a girl, you have to write Akriti, and if you are a boy, you have to write Abhinay. You have received a letter from your close friend. So you have received a letter from your close friend inviting you to attend the marriage of his sister. So what is the invitation for? That your close friend, his sister is going to get married, and he had invited you for this occasion. But unfortunately, you cannot attend it due to your previous commitment. Children, learn this new word, previous commitment. Here previous commitment means you are busy. Your schedule is so busy that you cannot attend the marriage party of your friend's sister. And children, what thing you have to write it here? I mean to say previous commitments, that why you have to, instead of mentioning that I have to go to a doctor, I have to go to a friend's party, I have to do some official work, instead of writing, you only have to write because of some previous commitment, I am not able to attend the function. So this is the language, such type of language you have to use it here. Now, so children, but unfortunately you cannot attend it due to your previous commitment. Write him a letter regretting your inability to attend the marriage. Now children, you have to write the info. Now children, you have to send the reply. Children, this is very, as you can read, you can see children, this is the informal invitation. Okay, so you have to regret, you have to tell that you cannot attend the function. So how you are going to start, children? As usual, according to the format, first thing, student, you have to write the address of the sender's address. You have to write the sender's address here. So student, once again I read the this question. Your Abhinay or Akriti, you have received a letter from your close friend. Now children, here you have to see this thing. If children, your friend name is there or address is there, this is very important. If the name is not there, children, you can write any name. Okay, but if the name is there, you have to see that that particular name should be mentioned. So your Abhinay or Akriti, you have received a letter from your close friend inviting you to attend the marriage of his sister, but unfortunately you cannot attend it due to your previous commitments. Write him a letter regretting your inability to attend the marriage ceremony. Okay. So the invitation that you cannot attend the marriage ceremony. So what are you going to do now? As I told you, according to the first, we have to write according to the format. So what is there in the format? You have to write the children, the person who is sending this letter. So that means if you have to write the sender's address, that means the person who is writing this in reply of an invitation. If the address is given, fine children, you don't have to mention anything. But if the address is not given, then you can write any address as I've written here. Okay, quarter number, house number or plot number should be there, colony's main colony name, and then the name of the place. Okay, leave one line here for the neatness. In the second line, you write the date like this children, 5 August, small comma, 2020. Then leave one line and write the salutation, dear Ravi. Now children, here you have to see the name of the friend is not given in the question. So we can write any name. I've written any name which came to my mind, like I've written dear Ravi. Now children, this is the main part. Here the examiner is going to pay more attention here in your content. So I will be telling you that how you are going to start your content. Okay, so starting your content is not a very difficult job. I will be telling you some important words and then you can write by yourself. So first of all children, you have to tell that you are very thankful that he had invited you. So how you are going to start? I'm indeed thankful to you for inviting me to attend the marriage ceremony of your elder sister Kalpana. Okay, so I'm indeed thankful to you for inviting me to attend the marriage ceremony of your elder sister Kalpana. Unfortunately, due to some unavoidable previous commitment, children, please you can note it somewhere, this word, but unfortunately due to some unavoidable previous engagement, I shall not be able to attend it. Okay, and then children, one more token of love you can send. Kindly accept a small wedding gift that I am sending for Kalpana Didi on this auspicious occasion. Okay, so he must have sent the gift also through children speed post or through any parcel he could have sent. So he has mentioned that also. Kindly accept a small wedding gift that I am sending for Kalpana Didi on this auspicious occasion. Okay, so children, this is the way you have to write the reply. Okay, once again I will be telling you. I am indeed thankful to you for inviting me to attend the marriage of your elder sister Kalpana. Unfortunately, due to some unavoidable commitment, children, see my wording, due to some unavoidable previous commitment, you can also write previous engagements, I shall not be able to attend it. Then Kindly accept a small wedding gift that I am sending for Kalpana Didi on this auspicious occasion. So this was the body, and children, how you are going to end it. Leave one line, write this subscription, yours sincerely. What you will write? Yours sincerely. And children, if you are a boy, you will write Abhinay. If you are a girl, you will write Akriti. So children, this is the way. When you cannot come, if somebody invited you and you cannot come, okay, your inability, you cannot come, and in this way you write a letter. Now children, just now I have told you when you cannot come. But suppose children, if you wanted to come in a wedding party, in a wedding ceremony, then how you are going to write? So similarly, thus you will start with the format. You will write the sender's address first. Then student, you will write the date, last date like I have shown you here. It should be written in this manner. Then children, salutation you will write. And then children, you will write, suppose one question I am reading here. You are Arun or Aruna, you have been invited to attend the wedding of your friend's sister during summer vacation. Respond to the invitation, accepting the invitation. So you have accepted the invitation. So the same thing children's address, then date, and then you have to write children, dear Anand, and what you have to write the content, just you listen to me. I am indeed thankful to you for inviting me to attend the wedding of your elder sister, Saroj. It is an auspicious occasion both for me and your family. I shall come a day before the wedding day. Now children, they have accepted the invitation. In the previous one, they haven't. They expressed their inability to come to attend the marriage ceremony. But here vice versa. Here something. Here what they have written. I shall come a day before it is an auspicious occasion both for me and your family. I shall come a day before to attend the wedding. I shall definitely lend a helping hand in making preparation for the marriage. Okay, so this is the feeling which you are expressing. I told you formal responses are formal responses are you can share your personal feeling. But at the same time, student, you don't have to see that your word limit exceed more than 50 words. Okay, so here children, you have told that that you are going to attend the wedding of your sister's friend. Now one more example I will be giving you. Okay, you are Akshay and Akriti. You have been invited to participate in a seminar on fundamental rights of children. Now children, a seminar is there and you have to attend that seminar. Okay, you have to attend that seminar. All right, and that seminar is about, so that seminar is about what? Children, fundamental rights of children. You have to mention the topic. Okay, that is for fundamental rights of children, organized by the Lions Club of your district, and it is organized by the Lion Club. Respond to the invitation by writing a letter to the secretary of the club. So how you will going to start? You have to write the sender's address first, then you have to write the date, and children, then children, you have to write the salutation. Okay, children, if this is not a very personal thing is there here, children, you have to attend the seminar, so this is a bit official. So here you have to write one more new things I am adding here. You have to write subject here. That is very important. When some official type of invitation is there, like this two invitation earlier which I've discussed, it was related with the wedding of a sister, the most personal relationship it was discussed. But children, here you are invited in a seminar by Lion Club, so a official or a business a relationship is there. So in such type of reply, you have to write the subject also. So now your format is a bit changed. So now what is your format? Your sender's address, the date you will write, okay, and one thing you have to add the subject. So here what subject you will add? Inability to accept the invitation. That means you are not able to join the seminar, you are not going to attend the seminar, and that's why you have written the inability to accept that invitation. Thanks for inviting me to participate in a seminar on fundamental rights of children. I feel honored and obliged. Now what you are going to write? Thanks for inviting me to participate in a seminar on fundamental rights of children. I feel honored and obliged. However, I shall not be able to accept your invitation. Some unavoidable previous engagement keep me tied down to my place on that day. Okay. Then you can write thanking you once again for your kind invitation. And finally here children, you will not write yours sincerely, you will write yours faithfully. Okay, yours sincerely you write with your, generally with friends or the near and dear ones. But here he is not your friend, he is not very much near, so you have to write yours faithfully. If you are a boy, then Akshay, you have to write the full name. So with this children, I conclude my lesson of formal and informal invitation, and how to respond this invitation, how to send the reply of this invitation. So with this, I conclude my video here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.